Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So, the Para brothers, have gotten an EZA right here. Oh, hang on one sec. Alright, these guys have gotten an EZA. It just came out. They seem kinda interesting. So, I mean, let's just go ahead and jump in and take a look at how good they're gonna be. Now, I am gonna need to grind them up a little bit. I'm not obviously going to just, like, you know, do a video for just an EZA area stage. So we'll just do one run. I do like to, you know, cover all the content. We could just cover the EZA area stage, you know, just right here, you know, in the, like, right at the beginning of the showcase. We'll do one run, you know, just kind of see the strat we'll use here. Then I'll EZA them, and then we will move on into their showcase. Okay, so let's see what it is that we have to use. Just a lot of these characters. Okay, off the top of my head, I think the Vegetos are probably going to be our best bet in terms of leader, but let me just make sure. I'll come back when we have a built team. Actually, let's just double check over here. So, yeah, these are the characters. We do have to run the Para brothers or Bulma. That's odd. Okay, sure. Then, of course, there's all the characters right there. And then I believe missions is just like, you know, easying them anyway. So, all right, let me just quickly build a team and we'll come back. All right, so we do have to use both Bulma and the Para brothers. I'm not really too sure why you have to use both. Because Bulma doesn't really have anything to do with the Para brothers. Oh, so that we have to use them. I'm pretty sure they're old types. Let me just double check that. So I'm just going to use Dragon Ball Seekers. Since we're able to use Goku, Trunks, and Pan here, I'm just going to rock with the Dragon Ball Seekers here. Let's see if... Oh, looks like we got the good luck right away at the start, which is good. Yeah, Launch and Oolong, they're old types, right? Yeah, old types, 3 key, 70% of stats. That's what their leader skill, their EZA leader skill is. Okay. All right, let's see if these boys are annoying at all. All right, I'm just going to let the Goku, Trunks, and Pan hopefully handle business. Wait, Launch and Oolong aren't Dragon Ball Seekers, huh? That's stupid. Yeah, they're at double digits right there, okay. I mean, I still think, because we get the massive leader skill, 177% of stats, which is good, running them as our lead. I wonder, is there another leader we could run? Or another, like, friend unit? Or is it just Launch and Oolong? I mean, we are just, like, decimating in seconds right here, so... Oh, wow. Even with only half a leader skill, they're going to do good there. Para brothers themselves, they cannot do damage. Ah, dude, they're... Yeah. Their animation is fun as hell. Okay. It's fun stuff. Alright, we're out of here. We got the Pans together. They have true type advantage. Alright, so that's GG. So it seems like this is pretty easy. Let me just double check the friend. Do you have to actually run the Para brothers? Or excuse me, do you have to run the Launch and Oolong, or is there also a different friend unit we could use? That's just what I want to double check, but yeah, it seems like it's not really going to be too bad. I mean, with these EZA areas, you do have to have, you know, some type of characters ready to go. The thing about EZA area content is a lot of players like to skip, like, all these types of awakenings, and then they're not going to have the characters ready to do this awakening, and it's just kind of like a chain reaction type thing. But if you just do the content, EZA areas are not, like, a challenge. And, I mean, there's many different ways we can approach this, right? For sure. All right, so there's that. We got a lot of medals, which is good. Okay, cool. So again, let me just click this, and I just want to see, like, is there anything else, or is it Launch and Oolong? Launch and Oolong is what we have to do. Okay. But I think that 177% leader skill is just going to be too good. So, all right, we'll come back in 2 seconds here once we have the Para brothers awakened. All right, guys. So we got the Para brothers all EZA. So we got the EZA done. I guess I made sure to give them some equips. We got them going with a decent build. So, I mean, they're an interesting support type unit, but they have no defensive mechanic whatsoever, so that should make it fairly obvious what we have to do here, which is give them max dodge. Their super attack effect does seem to be pretty good. Let me just quickly switch over and show you guys this. So their super attack effect, they get 50% defense for 3 turns. Wait, is that correct? No, it's 50% defense for 6 turns, supreme damage to enemy, and wait, hold on, let me get this correct. Yeah, here it is. 50% defense for 6 turns, supreme damage, and then allies 33% attack for 2 turns. So, I mean, certainly there's value in additional there, but, I mean, you guys see we need dodge. I'm interested to see exactly what this is. So, I mean, in terms of setups, too, there's not much. We're running them on Dragon Ball Seekers, which means we're running probably just Daima Goku as the leader. Is probably what we're going to go ahead and do here. And we could get, like, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, and we can also get Pat the Power Kid Goku on there. So we do have the necessary characters, recent characters, post-10th anniversary characters to take care of that. Other thing I want to do is I want to get the missions for the EZA area right here on video. Again, when it comes to them just doing, all right, here's one new EZA area stage, I want to make sure to get that in the video. I still want to record all the content, right? So that's why we're getting this in here. Oh my god, we're loading for... Okay, there we go. I was going to say, we're loading forever. All right, so we got the EZA area cleared up. Get the stones, statue, stuff like that. All right, let's hop into a fight. I mean, we need to go into a tough fight to see how well they can hang in there. Let's do it. Dragon Ball Secret Team, let's go. Alright, guys. We're hopping into this Beerus fight I like. This can, I think, be a pretty decent showcase stage. So there's a couple of things with the Para brothers to understand here. Alright, so we can do Daima Goku in slot 1. That's fine. So, the Para brothers, they have different abilities based on if they get orbs in slot 1 or slot 3. Now, I mean, quite obviously, you pretty much want to specifically run this character in slot 3. Because, like, if we take a look at what they got here, right? If they're in slot 1 or 2, key spheres in slot 1 or 2, they give all allies 2 key 25% attack, sure. But then, if they get key spheres in slot 3, they also get 333% defense and then 2 key 25% defense. So, yeah. That is something we kind of want. That extra defense. Because, I mean, look at their defense here. Yeah, I mean, they're definitely got to be bad. Now, with the other 2 physical type allies on the team, what exactly is this ability? I'm just going to leave them in slot 2. That's not a Ghost Usher, is it? There's no way. Interrupts the attacked enemy for 5 turns. I just don't know what that is. No clue. We'll start with them in slot 2. Remember, I want to show all aspects of the character in the showcase, but, I mean, like, if we die over and over and they're the worst ever and shit, I mean, you know, it is what it is. Okay. So there's their 600k attack stat. I mean, you know, they don't have any attack buffs whatsoever. So it's an attack break. And we're dead. I mean, we do have a touch. No. Oh my god. Guys, they're great. They kick ass, man. Incredible character. Okay, so what they get is they get 1 attack break for their first 5 turns is what it is. I see. Okay. So I was like, dude, like, what is that ability, man? Alright. So okay, sure, whatever. Alright, we're gonna need to get some HP back. They did a number on us in terms of damage. Damn. Okay. Let's hit that. I'd like to get Kid Goku a super attack. We will. Good. Okay. Team is a bit of a mess. Remember, we're running just Dragon Ball Seekers. By the way, This is the best we can do in terms of like a leader skill buff, which is just 3 key 170% of stats. All they've got is a 170% lead, right? Now, you know what's funny? This character, the Para brothers, they're not on Space Traveling Warriors. And, I mean, do you guys know what series they're from? They're from Dragon Ball GT. And you know where Goku, Trunks, and Pan meet them? They meet them in space. And, like, Goku, Trunks, and Pan are traveling. And the Para brothers are traveling through space. And, I mean, I guess Warrior is a little bit up to interpretation. But why the fuck are the Para brothers not on Space Traveling Warriors when they travel through fucking space? I don't know. Seems pretty interesting to me. I feel like they should fucking be there. Just saying. Alright, so there's our super attack. The Para Goat brothers already survived the super because they're just goated like that. And again, remember, we only have Special Pose, Dragon Ball Seekers, and Join Forces. By the way, if they were on Space Traveling Warriors, they'd be able to get a 200% leader skill buff from God Topo. God of Destruction Topo, but... yeah. Yep. You guys know what that sound means. It means they're only on a 170. Alright, so now... Oh, so our defense is up a little bit more. Remember, that's their super attack effect. Right, the 50% defense for 6 turns. Oh, I talked over it, but remember our last rotation, Great Ape Vegeta, Daima Goku, and Kid Goku, they were all getting attack support from the Para brothers. But, I mean, yeah, they're terrible, the Para brothers. They're absolutely god-awful. I mean, no defensive mechanic, and their defense is way too low. So they're just absolutely abysmal, dude. Just a true dog shit character, unfortunately. But, you know what? It is what it is. We're still going to show all their abilities. So we've now seen them in slot 1 or 2 get key spheres. We've seen them in slot 3 get key spheres. We've seen their attack break action. We've gotten all their support. I do still want to take them into a fight. They do have a 70% chance to seal enemy super attacks if there's a GT hero enemy or an int type enemy. So I might just do like an old Dokkan event. And we, maybe like STR Super Saiyan 4 Goku or something like that. And we could see the Para brothers just activate that seal. And then we could finish the video up. But yeah, they're pretty bad. Just that immediate one turn where we saw them getting smacked around by Beerus. It's like, yeah, they're dog shit. I mean, it's like, yeah, cool. In slot 3 now, we're going to have 333% defense. That's good. But, I don't mind their low attack stat, by the way. Not a problem. But, I mean, in order to have a low attack stat, couldn't we hit them with 10 system additional normal? Okay. If we're going to have the low attack stat, couldn't we, I don't know, maybe, like, do more and have defense? Defense would be good. All right, well, we floated them off, so I'll just go ahead and skip until they show back up. Chat, wait a minute. I didn't do any turns. The Para brothers support. Wait, wrong one. Whoops, I almost backed out. The attack right here, the 33% attack. You know where that is massive? Active skills. Active skills. Gives it a huge buff. Active skills, counters, that type of shit. That, like, type of support buff really increases that type of damage right there. So that is a good thing for us to get in the showcase right there, right? There's the Para brothers. The biggest effect that their attack support would give, again, is buffing counter damage and the active skill attack damage. So we saw that. Alright, I guess we'll just have, like, Great Ape Vegeta attack right here. I mean, technically, his attack stat is influenced by the Para brothers, so, I mean, we can kind of show that as part of the showcase. I would say there's a very high chance we're going to lose in here, because Daima Goku is solid, but I do think Daima Goku, I mean, if Beerus supers him and connects, we lose, right? Like, it's going to be a little bit iffy here. I'll just let this turn play out since all these characters are getting Para Brothers support, I suppose, right? Not gonna hurt us to do that. And remember, eventually, as Beerus's HP goes down and down and down and down, Beerus is gonna get an attack buff. And, I mean, I'm gonna be very nervous about the Para Brothers, even if they're in slot 3 with the extra defense. I mean, when they were on rotation with Daima Vegeta, that's pretty good, because remember, every super attack Daima Vegeta does, he does give the defensive support to the rotation, which is good, but, yeah, anyway. Alright. Pretty good. Path to Power Kid Goku's in no danger if Beerus is trying a cheeky slot 3 super right here. Is he? Nah, I guess he's just in super, okay. Alright, guys, we're continuing here. I mean, we know exactly what we're doing with the Para Brothers. Get those boys' asses right there in slot 3. Go sit in slot 3. Oh. So Ki is an issue for them too, huh? Interesting. Nope. Wait. Because they activate... So, what is it that they get? The 2 Ki? Yeah, so when they're third to obtain Ki spheres in a turn, right? So they'd get 2 Ki. So they really only needed 3 Ki right there to super. Okay. Alright, I mean, I guess we'll just get a couple of turns. Judging by the fact that this character is sitting at, like, very low defense... I mean, dude... The 333%, like, that triggers, and we're not able to see it visibly displayed. So, like, their defense is a lot higher than, what was it, like, the 400k or whatever number that we saw, like, just checking. Remember, so, like, that is, like, that's active right now, but we weren't able to see it. And then there's also the 50% from their super attack effect as well. But, I mean, they're just a victim, right? I mean, maybe for this character, what they should have did was, like, they give, like, way more support. I mean, I guess it is an April Fool's Day character, but I am still of the opinion that... Oh, by the way, we're getting buffed by them right now, so, you know, this is good for the showcase, I guess, right here. I'm still of the opinion that just because you're a free-to-play character does not mean you have to suck dog shit, right? So, I mean, I do wish they were a little bit better. I thought maybe they might have had some intriguing things, but now, looking at them in here, it's like, no, they don't. Alright, guys, we are wrapping up the end of this run. This looks good. Looks like we actually have a decent chance of winning here. I mean, all it takes is the Para Brothers getting targeted, or Daima Goku failing a dodge, and we lose, but, I mean, I'll take a W, sure. Daima Vegeta dropping a Dokkan attack right here. Alright, let's go. Remember that teams... I mean, the Para Brothers only have 3 categories anyway, but remember, teams is going to be something that could be tricky for a lot of characters for the first, like, 6 months or so. It's, you know, this is what the start of 2022 was like, you know, like, when there's a new leader skill meta, it's kind of the way it goes, right? Okay. So, I don't think we're going to kill on this turn. Bruh, every time I run Daima Vegeta, like... Oh, damn, well, we would have gotten a triple right there, which is good. Alright, I mean, I suppose we could take this as a W, because this is a run where the Para Brothers got supered, and we lived. Like, I mean, you know, I'll take it. I will take it. Okay. 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 Alright, well, now we know we're not going to kill right here, so we just got to live this. No, there's no way. I just saw a cruel joke. Nah, no. Don't do it. Nah, no. Stop. Yeah, Beerus, you're scared. You're a pussy. You're a pussy. Boom, chat. Just be better at the game. Okay. Yep, they're terrible. So, that's... I mean... He really tried that. That's unbelievable to me. That actually just happened. Where he tries to super in slot 3. Fucking kidding me, dude. Whatever, man. Okay. Stupid. Bullshit. Fuck off. Unbelievable. They hidden potential system dodged 2 supers that would have killed them both times. Remember that Beerus does guaranteed crits when he supers, by the way. Holy shit, dude. Yeah, they're not good. I mean, if all you have to rely on is hidden potential system dodge, dude. I mean, they give a lot of support and they've got the attack break, but yeah. All right, we're gonna end the showcase. I do just want to show their ability to seal a GT hero character or an int character. So again, I'm probably just gonna go to like, AGL Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta's Dokkan event, because that's got 4 phases or something like that. Or the Super Saiyan 4 Goku Dokkan event, one of the old like ones, where we'll be able to seal in there and stuff like that, and just show the Power Brothers ability. But yeah, unfortunately, they are not very good. All right, guys. So I just want to show the sealing ability. We're fighting Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta right here, so let's just go ahead and hit his ass with this. So this is a 70% chance to seal they have. I guess when they attack is what it is, right? So all we need to do is see that sealing symbol, and I think we're out of here for the showcase. No, we didn't seal. We didn't seal again. No, wait. Is that Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta perhaps not GT Hero because it's Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta? There's no shot, man. They start out in slot 7, and then we go up against a character who's not on GT Hero. Yeah, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta's not on GT Hero. Oh my god. Okay. Hang on, chat. Alright, guys. This time, no BS. What? He's immune to being sealed. Wait, no, I misinterpreted that. Wait. I crossed myself up. They did do it. The Power Brothers did seal that, like that. My bad. Never mind. It's been a long day. Yeah, no. We got that. That was the seal. The GT hero category enemy, there's 70% chance to seal enemy super attacks triggered right there. I got mixed up for a second. I was frustrated after the Super Saiyan 3 GT Vegeta. Never understood why he was in this Dokkan event, by the way. Okay, so next turn, I think Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta is able to be sealed as well, so we can seal if it'll proc again. But there we go. There is the Para Brothers. Not exactly an amazing character. I would say that they more like suck ass. But yeah. What could they do to fix them? I mean, that's pretty easy. Just make their support stronger and their defense a lot stronger. I mean, I think like 90% damage reduction in slot. They can leave the character exactly the same and then give them like 90% damage reduction in slot 3. Yeah, there we go. So their seal kicked in again. Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta is sealed because of the Power Brothers right there. Beautiful. I think like if they had just like 90% damage reduction in slot 3, boom. That would be good. Because, I mean, they're not, I don't know. They're not contributing that much, are they? Like, bro, they can't even one-shot a Dokkan event from 2017. Alright, guys, so there was the Para Brothers. Tremendous monster disappointment, no doubt about it. So, this is Captivating Dance, Para Brothers. Leader skills, special pose category, key 3 and 77% of stats, or physical type key 3 and 50% of stats. Passive skill is Cheerful Dance. They get 1 key and 333% defense. Then they give all allies 33% attack and defense, self-excluded. If they are the first or second to get key spheres in the turn, all allies get 2 key and 25% attack. Then if they're the third to get key spheres in the turn, they get 333% defense, and all allies get 2 key and 25% defense. If there's a GT hero category enemy or an int type enemy, we get a 70% chance to seal enemy supers. And if there's another 2 or more physical type allies in the team, they get an attack break for 5 turns when they attack. I mean, yeah, just really not so good. Just a lot of raw defense. I do not mind that they do no damage. That's fine. But, I mean, make their defense, like, they're a fish. So, they do no damage and they have no defense. Not really a good combo, dude. Oh my god. Not really a strong and potent combo. Their super attack, Dancing Para attack. They get, here, easier to read it here. We get 50% defense for 6 turns, supreme damage to the enemy, and then allies get 33% attack for 2 turns. Remember, that type of support is mostly beneficial for, counters and active skill attacks, stuff like that. 12 key multiplier is 140%. Link set is really bad. I mean, I didn't even talk about it when we were in a run. More than meets the eye, solid support, flee, coward, telekinesis, GT, and shattering the limit. So, obviously, dog shit. I mean, there are no good... I guess, is decent, but, well, okay. That's it. Dog shit. Terrible link set. Horrible, awful link set, right? And then that's it. I mean, there's just, like, pretty much no redeeming value behind this character, right? Then they've only got 3 categories as well. They, of course, are on the special pose team. I mean, more options for this team is always good, but I struggle to call the Power Brothers an actual option. We also have the Dragon Ball Seeker category team. Sure. And then finally, they are down here on Join Forces as well. So there we go. This character, I just don't understand. They could have had 90% damage reduction in slot 3, man. Easy. That's all they had to have. Instead, Dokkan was like, nah, what if they just sucked? What if they just suck?